our celebration for World Children's Day this November, Asel and I actually made a song inspired by our love, the rights of the children, and it's called Ikaw ay Mahalaga. And this is actually in partnership with Right Start. So for those who don't know, Asel is also the co-founder of Right Start. So Asel, for everybody's information, yeah, what is Right Start and what do we do?
Okay, so Right Start, it's an NGO. What we do is we provide creative caring spaces for children in disadvantaged communities. No? So, because we really believe that every child is a gift, and but the problem is like hindi siya like not every child is given an opportunity or an equal access with regards to being able to be trained and nurtured and really have that access in their productivity, parang mag-guide
Hmm.
sila, and even have this resources, no? Especially the urban poor.
Yeah.
So, Right Start wants to bridge that gap. We want
Hmm.
to see every Filipino children have that equal access. No? So we focus more on skills, on arts, music, painting and crafts, critical thinking. No, kasi we believe that creativity is a way of life. So
Hmm.
when you train a child like with regards to be creative by also giving them value, they become confident, and we believe that that will help them get out of that poverty, no? So we have to help them get out of that by having this confidence and by providing them, helping them, no? So that's what we do.
Yes. Actually, just to share, I'm one of the volunteers then in sa Right Start. Kasi as a kid, I learned guitar through free programs
Mm.
sa church before when I was younger. So, I could imagine, kasi pag wala kang money, 'di ba? Parang would your
Mm.
parents really have the space to pay for piano lessons, voice
Mahal kasi,
lessons,
o, di
guitar
ba?
lessons? Wala. So, I think kaya din ako nag-volunteer sa Right Start. Actually, that's where I met Acel, for those who were
Uh,
wondering, like, oh, paano ba na-meet si Acel? So, it's through this advocacy, this great advocacy nila Acel, that I met them. Advocating for the maximum creative
mm.
potential of each Filipino children.
Oo.
So, yung mga kaya, di great, diba, that their parents could provide these skills, these classes, and then Right Start assists those families who would want their children to get these skills, diba, if they're interested in art, in taekwondo, in
Oh,
kung
and
ano man,
sports. Oh, kung ano
diba?
yung skill nila.
Yes,
Even
and
cooking.
yeah, so Right Start helps them with that. So I think they've been partnering with so many great sponsors. For example, like Robinsons, I think, helped with
Robinsons.
taekwondo.
Taekwondo.
Consuelo Foundation helps with the hygiene kits. So there are a
Hi.
lot of people helping Right Start get the children to their dreams. Kumbaga, 'di ba?
Oo,
Kasi
tulungan. Mm. And
yes.
what's nice about Right Start is we're not just giving them the resources and the skills, no,
Mm.
that they need to know, but kaya nga kanina sabi ko, caring. So we have built this relationship with them na hindi mo lang ibibigay, okay, sige, bala kayo.
Yes.
But we have an continuous relationship with the community, no, with the families in the community. Kasi kailangan sabi nga, it takes a
A
village to raise
village.
a child,
Yes.
no? So even the mommies, especially in their condition, they need help.
Mm.
So we are there as a support, as an yun, to help them, no, as they raise their children. No, tulungan to.
Yes. So we are blessed to also be working with the parents, diba? Kasi it's not that they don't want to give their children equal
Mm-mm.
access. It's
It's
hard,
just that,
diba?
yeah,
Lalo
it's
na
hard in there.
pandemic pa now. Oh. So
Oh.
so now Right Start is here to guide and assist and provide the creative opportunities then for these children.
Uh,
Yun.
so now we're gonna talk about like how we wrote this. So Denise, can you share first like how kasi as our marketing, no, in the Right Start also, kung hindi nyo
Many
alam, siya ang
hats, yes.
aming marketing namin. So you and Annabelle, our chairman, were thinking of the campaign for this, no, for the rights of a
Hmm.
child, and you come up with the title, and even with the song, Ikaw ay Mahalaga, the title, no? So, how did you come up with it? Para alam ng mga nakikinig.
Actually, Miss Annabelle reached out to me and was saying na maybe we could make a book or a workbook or an activity for the 10th anniversary of Right Start about children's rights. So it was supposed to be just like kahalagahan ng parang karapatang pambata. So I told them na baka we could come up with a more parang relatable title. So sabi ko, what if ikaw ay mahalaga? Kasi 'di ba parang we're looking for a family unit activity that would teach the children their rights. Na kasi
Their
parang I was
value.
yes, kasi parang ang naisip ko, yes, children have rights, but then while I was going through the files of what the messages are, it's really about the adults eh, giving these children rights. So as much as kahit naman isigaw ng bata na ako ay mahalaga at itong karapatan ko, if yung mga adults around them can't decide great things for them, 'di ba? Wala,
And can
limited.
see their value. Oh.
Yes, wala. So parang it needs to start with ikaw ay mahalaga bago ako ay mahalaga. So parang I wanted to emphasize and tell the children, each child who will hold that book, na pag kinuha nila yun,
Mahalaga
ikaw ay
sila.
mahalaga sila. Na, kasi galing yun sa mga tao nagmamahal sa kanila eh. Lahat ng contributors
Oo.
doon value children, di ba? Kaya nga we all worked, so many people worked for free on that book. Everybody donated to get that book out to more children. I think we printed 1,000 copies, di ba? So parang I just wanted to emphasize the conversation na ikaw ay mahalaga, ako ay mahalaga. It cannot just be one way on either
Mm-mm.
side. So it's really a teamwork eh, to get that, for a child to feel that. Ganun. So when it came to the song, parang before I reached out to you, parang I was telling Miss Annabelle actually na I want na ganun din yung mangyari sa song. Na may music element. Kasi, di ba, you're a co-founder of Right Start. Tas ever since, di ba, parang music naman has been there in the center. May free voice lessons, may free guitar. So, parang sabi ko, I feel like hindi lang siya dapat text. There should be like a full experience na audio and um, then reading, ganyan. So, sabi ko, sige, I'll talk to Acel na about ikaw ay mahalaga. And I wanted the kids to be involved. It's the same way. Yung ikaw ay mahalaga, ako ay mahalaga. Kaya when we were discussing about the chorus, 'di ba? Parang I was telling na hindi important na yung conversation is there in song form, which the Kids of Kwentuhan series, which is a community of Right Start in Laguna. They were so amazing kasi when they heard the song, they loved it. Tapos they were game. So ni-record lang yung lahat sa earphones. Yung mga batang narinig nyo kanina, sa earphones lang yun ng phone. Game na game yung parents. Tapos, some of my friends, like sila, Angelo, of whosoever, they stitched it together to make it sound like it's in a studio. Pero we tried to really make it as safe as possible. Kasi that's what the song is all about din eh. To have the kids still freely express, be creative, alam mo yon, and have adults enable that. So kaya nagkaganon yung chorus na ikaw ay mahalaga, ako ay mahalaga. It's supposed to really focus on the important conversations we should be having with our kids. Yun. So, yun naman yung medyo main thing going through the chorus. And then, so, ako naman, I'll ask you the question of the verses. So, I reached out kasi to Acel. So, I was telling her na, okay, so this is the book. So, for those who don't know kasi, the book has actually the 10 rights of children. Tapos, each right may activity siya. So, parang I was telling Acel na, oh, parang baka we need to infuse all the rights in the song. Di ba, alam mo ba yun, Acel? And sabi ko, oh, Acel, parang paano kaya to, ganyan. So, Acel being a genius songwriter, came up with the verses at sobrang galing. Like, nandun lahat ng mga, yung elements. So, parang how did you come up with the verses naman? And how did you make it so seamless na hindi mo ma-absorb na 10 rights? Siyempre, nandun most of it eh.
So what I did was, so we have to put in the 10 rights. So I listed down first the 10 rights. So ganun ako kasi smooth. I have to really organize muna my thoughts. So I listed it down, and then, for example, kapanganakan, kalinga, kalusugan. Tapos from the rights, I thought of ano yung, how will I say that? Now to a child, or to, or for yon. So kaya it started with uh yung may sariling awit, sariling galaw, that's the right of ano yung parang kasama yun sa ano niya freedom, kalayaan, at saka pangalan mo ay isisigaw, kapanganakan. So, it's like you have your own identity. So, ayun yung right niya. Pangalan mo ay isisigaw. So, yun. Tapos kakayahan, it's the right of ano ba yun? Kakayahan, karunungan. So, if you will really read the verses, andun lahat ka. Andun lahat yung rights.
Oh,
So,
so,
parang kinonsize ko na, yun nga, may sariling, yun, ano ba to? Nais, yung sa second verse, yung,
sa bawat
sa
paglakad
bawat paglakad ay
ay
ligtas. So, doon
ligtas.
ko naman nilagay yung mga kaligtasan,
Kapayapaan.
kapakanan, kapayapaan, tapos meron dito na, bawat paglakad ay, payapang paligid ang hangad, malayang
Malayang matututo
maglaro,
at
o yun, yung
maglaro.
matuto is karunungan,
Karunungan.
at kasiyahan. So, andun,
Yes.
dalawang rights na kaagad sa isang linya.
Linya.
Tapos yung dun sa kalinga ng pamilya, yun, syempre, kalinga na yun, pag-ibig
Daing ng
ng
puso.
pamilya, ang daing ng puso.
Puso.
Yun yung kailangan ng bata para ma-realize niya na mahalaga siya. So, pero I wanted to ask the child na how, or na mahalaga, alam mo ba yun? Alam mo ba to? Alam mo ba to? So, I made the pre-chorus na, alam mo ba, mahalaga ka. Parang I'm like talking to the child na you have to know your value. Kasi if you don't know your value, sisipa-sipain ka lang. Mamalit-maliitin ka lang. So I have to ask them that question before it can be answered. They have to realize it themselves. So, and then what I did, so after writing, syempre phrase lang yun, di ba? I was thinking of a melody. So, to be an anthem, it has to be, usually it's 6/8. It's 3, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So, I got the guitar, and then I started plucking. 1, 2, 3. So, dun pumasok. May sariling awit, sariling galaw, alam mo ay isisigaw. So, saka ko na lang inedit kung may mga other phrasing na hindi pasok. So, ganun ko siya ginawa. So, nalagay ko lahat nung rights sa verses at saka yung pre-chorus is the question na freely trying to tell them that they are valuable. Parang they have to realize it themselves. Kaya, alam mo ba na ikaw ay mahalaga? Yun. So, ganun siya.
Tapos, I think naalala ko yun na you started with a verse, tapos tsaka ako nag-come up nung chorus melody na sabi ko naman kay Acel na
After the pre-chorus.
after the pre-chorus. Ang ganda kasi nung
kasi question
tapos ako naman yung sumagot.
Alam mo ba, ikaw ay mahalaga. Tapos, so you thought of the chorus.
Na easy naman to sing for children. Yun naman. So parang ano siya, parang easy naman to follow. And then I remember this nice part din na, kasi the original, di ba, yung karapat dapat mahalin, which is still there. But then sa dulo, nagsuggest si Acel na nagmamahal at mamahalin to make it softer for when the children start singing it. Na sa kanila naman, nagmamahal at mamahalin, which is a really, really nice touch from Acel. So,
kasi ano nga ba yung nandun? Kasi karapat dapat yung nilagay namin. Yung una mo nilagay. Tapos,
pero kasama pa din
for,
siya, yung tayong dalawa lang. For adults.
For adults yun. Okay yun na kakantayin ng adult na dapat they have, the child has to know that they have to be loved. Pero for a child, na parang nagmamahal sila they love. And that's why yung parang ganun dapat. Nagmamahal, mamahalin. Yun, parang ganun, maganda.
Yeah. So, yun. So, yes. And we made it like na madadaling araw ni Acel in the middle of our lives. Na alam mo yun, we'll call each other at 1 a.m. Na meron ka na ba dyan? And then, we'll brainstorm and then we'll give out voice messages. So, it was really a fun and enlightening experience. So, yun. So, that's everything you need to know about how we wrote Ikaw ay Mahalaga.